Hi there, this is a piece of audio content that is only available in full over at patreon.com/ElwoodCityLimits. We wanted to give you a little bit of a preview to show you what you might be missing out on. You can join us for as little as $1 under the pay what you want model at patreon.com/ElwoodCityLimits and get access to over dozens of hours of content, including every episode of For the Kids, a PBS Kids podcast. We appreciate you listening, whether you're a patron or whether you're listening on the free feed. You're under no obligation to join, and thank you very much for checking out this preview. But if you'd like to know what these episodes and extra content sounds like, here's a little bit of a sneak peek. Our second part of the episode is called A Fairy Tale, Ferry, because of course they're on a Martha's Vineyard type location. So Emily Elizabeth gives Clifford a bath, which is, part of the appeal of Clifford is seeing him do dog things, but he's so big. So Emily Elizabeth has like this giant sponge that she has to like surf all the way down his back. And so at least they take advantage of the fact that, yes, Clifford is very big. In the previous story, he like hid behind a house and all this kind of thing.
It's true. I was thinking about that. I mean, that's the comedy of the previous story, is that like, oh, how is it so hard to find Clifford? He should be the easiest one to find. But I was like, how the hell did they lose Clifford?
Right, but I mean, apparently he's just a very good hider. He's very aware of his size and knows where to put himself. So Clifford has a bath. Emily Elizabeth accidentally surfs into Jetta and her dog Mac.
Okay, so this is something that I learned on this rewatch, because I remembered Jetta and Mac from when I was a little kid, but I definitely didn't appreciate those characters at the time. Upon this rewatch, by far my favorite characters on the show.
And that makes me wish that we had heard Mac talk, because it's Cam Clark doing a snooty Frasier accent.
It's true.
It's great.
It's true. Yeah, and you know me, Will. I love that kind of thing. You know how I feel about Nemo on Arthur and stuff like that. So, the fact that the dog's name is Machiavelli, the Jenna is just like, again, it's my favorite vocal performance of the show. It's just my favorite character of the show. Like, I think maybe it's because everybody in Clifford, I mean, Chloe's actually kind of a bit of a character herself, but everybody else is Cleo. That's the dyslexia, rearranging the letters there. But everybody else on the show is so sugary sweet. And it's like you said, good vibes intentionally. Everybody is so nice to one another that, Jetta like is a shot in the arm of just like sheer negativity, and I think I really appreciate it, because she really stands out amongst this cast of characters, where I think everybody else is so pleasant that they almost start to lose kind of their individual characterization. Like, I think T-Bone's a little bit of a scaredy cat, and he's a little bit insecure, and that's kind of what sets him apart. But Clifford and Emily Elizabeth, they're just kind of nice. I mean, Clifford's big and a red dog, but besides that, they're all just kind of nice. Everybody else is just kind of nice. So a character like Jenna, I think, is really valuable in a show like this.
That's a really good way to look at it. And now that you say that, I think you're totally right. Clifford's whole thing is that he doesn't really need a character. He's just big and red.
He's a big red dog. What more do you want?
Well, and like in this new movie, as we mentioned before, there's a movie that just came out like literally a week or two ago in theaters. I don't think Clifford talks at all in this one. I think the whole thing is that like you don't need him to talk. He's a big friggin' red dog.
True.
Like that's and all the like you don't need character. It's just like all of the situations come from the fact that he is enormous and crimson. So there you go. That's a really good point. Like, we do need a little bit of antagonism to spice up the affair here. Okay, that's going to do it for now, but we will see you next time on Elwood City Limits or at patreon.com/ElwoodCityLimits if you decide to join us. Thank you very much and have a great week.